interruption. My phone overheated. Yeah. Anyways, I forgot where I even was from the last one, but